Hello and welcome back. We're in the dead of winter. We had a bit of a log problem. Every single year, we seem to be having more log problems. So I built out some forester lodges. You already know we're planning on building houses. The town has been running good. We're waiting on a lot of things to happen. We need more builders. At this point, we have 60 kids and 65 adults. We really need something better here. None of this looks good. I mean, clearly we're gonna trade them for like 1,000 of whatever for 1,000, because we have like 1,000 fish here. So if you want to give me like 1,000 ginger, I will give you, 2,000 fish, right? Oh, sorry, I have to click away to trade it. And I guess we'll wait. If we bring more fish in here or something, I could even trade off these feathers too. Like, what do you have? Like avocados? Oh, apparently avocados are expensive. Why don't you give me all 500 of your fruitcakes? You can have 500 feathers. See, that's simple trades. This will let us shuffle some of our food around to get our people a little bit happier. Maybe we'll get some chilies and turnips as well. Reserve log is always low, so don't even talk to me. There's so much food here. Well, somewhat. The reserve of log is always low. Now, I know we're making barrels, we're cutting barrels. This requires logs and barrels. So I understand that smoking fish, it takes a lot. We went ahead and started doing potted duck meat because we had like 800 duck meat laying around. We didn't have a whole lot of eggs, so I'm kind of letting the eggs take a break. I mean, I want to get these little egg huts up and running. I actually told them to stop working this as well, which I probably need to slap somebody back on here. But the main issue has come down to production. We are literally working at full capacity to make this town work, and we just have so many kids. So what we've done is probably a bad idea. We've built lean-tos. Now, these are homes that'll sit adjacent to other big homes, that will allow us to have more homes available. So that's great and all. So we'll fill out our lean-tos. We'll let our kids, become adults. We we know we have a large population of people who are probably close to dying. I thought we were up to 7. I don't know how we went down to 5 and back up to. I guess we remove bodies out of here. I don't know. So yeah, we are waiting on people to die because we have some old people. I wish there was an elderly number. I mean, adults seem to just work until the day they die, which is cool and all. I'm down with that. But I would like to know before it happens. Do you know what I mean? We also started to upgrade this dock home just to see if the amount of rope we've been making is substantial enough. Again, 150 reeds. You'll be out of those reeds in no time. Let's see. I've been making rope this whole time. We'll see how much rope we're at. I mean, it's been like non-stop. 32. Wow. We're back up to 500 reeds. So he'll keep making rope. Obviously, like I said, he needs like 100 rope, 100 reeds to make a rope. But we'll let him keep on working over here. He's actually kind of important. I'm sure once the hell? I'm sure once we have our shipyards up and running, we're gonna have need for ropes. So now we're building things out here, which was the idea. I just saw that we laid the brick. You can't tell it's brick because it's winter. We're just gonna have logs pop up constantly that we're low. You can't really tell that it's brick over here, but I added brick over here. I actually added brick over here, so they finished the mines. These deep copper and dark tin ore shafts and this deeper salt stone mine, which is exactly like another salt mine that I know so well. They require a new sort of resource. I don't know what this little blast furnace coal looking thing is, but I'm sure once I figure it out, we'll be able to upgrade these even further. This just needs a basic upgrade. I'm going to wait till this is low. So I didn't really get to test out my theory. I'm pretty sure I tested it out when I did this. I think this was down to nothing, and then I re-clicked this button, and it, replenished it, which would make sense. You go through the first layer, then you make it deeper, and you go through the next layer. Like for this, you can kind of see the ground here, but with this, it just kind of goes down there, right? Maybe not. But still, I think that's the idea, is now they're going to go deeper and deeper and deeper. We've been pulling up coal like crazy. We've been making charcoal like crazy. I don't know why you don't know who's working for you. Why do you have a question on you? No citizens are able to work this location. What has happened? Oh, you know what just got built? This Old Town Market just got built, and look, it is massive. Obviously, we're not going to work this thing. We know we're not going to work this thing. Who's still questioning whether or not they have a job and where that job is? So yeah, these three are being worked. There you go. Yeah, this thing is massive. It's like an outdoor market. It's going to be nice bringing in these two places together and sort of like a little agricultural area here. Well, I mean, obviously the agriculture area is kind of here, but then we'll break off and we will get fish and we'll get a bunch of other supplies through here. We'll keep this thing nice and stocked, but this thing, as you can see, is going to supply what I plan on being our downtown. So we'll probably do this here. We'll get our mining stuff and operations over here. We'll probably drop another market in this direction because the line you can kind of see comes here. So we need a market over here, but this is the future. We are also... We're not paused, right? Okay, good. We're also looking at some of these bigger things to build here. Take 170 lumber. I don't think I really looked at some of these numbers before I selected them because they're huge. They're absolutely massive. Even building these mines and stuff, I didn't realize they took like 150 log. Like, absolutely insane. What we've been doing is taking hardwood and turning it into lumber over here because we have so much of it. We haven't been building any furniture, which has changed. We have building supplies, and we have homewares. How are we looking on homewares? Last time I checked, yeah, we don't really need homewares. What we really need are building supplies. Homewares are for like upgrades. Obviously, this takes fancy homewares, but if I can find like a normal thing that takes an upgrade, you'll see it'll just take regular like homeware stuff. We don't need too much of it, to be honest with you. But if we can get tobacco, you know, if we can get cloth being made, I actually don't even know what makes linen. Linen takes flax seeds. See, you learn something new every day, kids. So we need flaxseed production as well. We're still waiting on this pasture. That is the status of the town. This guy's making iron. We still want this to kind of go away, but, you know, they want to use it first because it's closer. I don't know. I've never really even seen somebody use this. So for this thing to be full over here, it must, yeah, see, look, he comes here and he walks over here. Sure. I mean, they kind of cut in and out of the fields here to get it, but sure, why not? What is this? Some dark wood over here. Probably log. The very valuable logs that we've been needing. Firewood's looking good, but I also found out the firewood is also counting charcoal and stuff, which is fine. I'm actually fine with that. We're making charcoal non-stop. I'm going to put one of you back on brick. I'm just going to tell you to stop working. I think, yeah, I took somebody off you when I started this back up. So, everything's working just dandy. You know, got this beautiful mining area, mining operations over here, which we will upgrade, obviously. We're doing not bad. I'm happy with everything and the way it's running. Now, the joiner died of old age. Isn't that you? Oh. You must be called a joiner. Aren't you? Right. So a cooper and a building supplier, and probably even the homeware supplier, all operate off the same guy. Or there's somebody else who's making hardware furniture like this guy or something. Yeah, that's a joiner as well. I don't know. So probably when they died, this stopped working and he just took over somewhere else. Again, the job situation's kind of janky right now. We're literally running at max capacity, mainly because we just don't have enough adults. And somehow we only have like 3 students. It's not a good situation to have this many children. I mean, it kind of is. It means your town will survive like another 10 years because, those people will die off and new people will come around. So as long as we're slowly expanding and building and creating infrastructure and making sure that infrastructure constantly gets improved upon, we're really not looking bad. To be honest with you. I wonder how much regular canteens we have. Like 112, and we have 0 filled canteens. Can't somebody fill canteens with water? Could someone just not do that? What about clay? I'm pretty sure we got enough clay, right? Oh, we got a ton of clay. Why don't you take a break, right? Which is scary to do because I haven't stopped those things from making clay since I built them. In fact, we'll leave you open on frog leg production. There we go. We'll take you off. Good. He brought me 2,000 fish. I like it. We'll make you a shore person. You're already working here, so good on you. Obviously, we have plenty of duck meat. We've been using that duck meat to make potted duck meat. I don't know if potted duck meat is something much better, if they get more out of it. A, B, C, D, duck. Oh my god. We have so much duck. I'm actually going to turn one of these duck hunters off. That doesn't mean regular hunting should be turned off though, right? Oh, I did drop it down to 4. I totally did. Up here, or 3. I would rather have somebody not working on this and somebody working this, bringing me some mushrooms and blueberries. I'm hoping that's what actually affects their health, is like the type of food. Maybe some of these new food sources are not registering on their overall health. Like, it's probably feeding them really well. Like the food it produces, the amount it produces, it's spread over a large amount of area, right? But maybe it's not providing like the health that it needs. Just like with McDonald's, right? You look at McDonald's food and you're like, wow, you're feeding thousands and thousands of people, but you're like, is it healthy? Do we have like a national health crisis? Yes. Are they happy? Are they alive? Yes. But they're not, oh, all that chocolate's gone, huh? Yeah. So we will get some of this stuff up and running and some of this stuff better fleshed out, which obviously just means we're going to do a quick little time skip. Yeah, once we figure out what this does. Okay, whole components. Rope, lumber, cloth. Right. Well, I don't know which one we'll have first, linen or cloth. If I'll get flaxseed or if I'll have wool. That'll all kind of depend on which one I select here. But whole components, I wonder what then we take this whole components and then make out of. If that's the case, I don't need 2 shipyards unless whole components are going to become that necessary. Because I kind of slapped down 2 here just to have. But we really probably don't need 2 of them side by side. But we'll find out. Because we want to make ships. We want our shipyards to be, nice, big, and strong. Okay, we got trader. We're running out of resources here. Are you not making me glassware? You're making me regular glass. Oh, no. Oh, no. Let me guess. Oh, you got so much glassware. What are you out of? Are you out of pots? You got to be out of pots. Hold on. You're out of pots, aren't you? No pottery. Oh, boy. Don't tell me I took somebody off pottery. No, we're all still working over here, dude. I don't know what your problem is. I guess you can go back to pickled eggs. You can go back to making me glassware. I think we're good. Are we kosher? I'm going to slap somebody on here to work. Oh, ducks. Why do we have these ducks? No. We don't need ducks. Listen, bring me leghorns, bring me llamas. I think I told you to bring me ducks back, but we really do have a lot of chicken, ducks, and pigs. These are the 3 things I don't need. I know I sent you off last time, and that wasn't like what you should have done. I should have understood. Should have understood better. Either way, we got production. we're gonna hyperdrive forward to a little bit more stuff being built over here. I got some tinneries going up, but we're gonna start building out some homes. I think after we flesh out these homes, and after we make sure this is running like back up to 100%, because it was doing pretty good for a while, but then logs started going away, firewood started going away, iron starts running out. We're trying to upgrade these mines, just a plethora of problems. But we'll get us into spring here, and then we will do the hyperdrive. I don't even know what these people are doing. They just seem like they're seems like they're just working hard. Or hardly working, I don't even know. So I got way too much lumber. Are we finally out of hardwood? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Please tell me. Oh wow, hey, look at that. Buddy, you've finally done the job up to the point where I don't need you anymore. So we'll stop that working. We'll pull him off. We'll start making barrels. We do have this thing using up a lot of barrels. We'll probably start making some coats. And like I said, hyperdrive. Woo! Alright, we're back looking at the courthouse, city hospital. This is going to be kind of like town central here. We're going to build outwards from here. We've started expanding a little bit into the fort business. I kind of want the castle and the musket range. We flattened this terrain to build all this stuff in a cool like military fashion. And it seems to have stretched out the image they put on the ground, which is kind of funny. But we're going to flatten this out. We'll have like plantations back here. Like tobacco. Like they typically have that kind of stuff in old like Havana and different tropical places like that. The fort would be right next to like tobacco production, sugarcane production. These islands were actually, or these colonies were most of the time made and protected around like a single resource like that. But yeah, we're gonna have a couple of these dock homes upgraded into their dock residence as we're making more rope, just to see how effective these can be. I don't think they're very good at keeping warmth, obviously because they're over the water. This isn't supposed to be like the ritzy rich area, and you'll see I have some like colonial homes that I can make that are gonna look really nice over here. But these for right now are going to be our little shanties. We will build up a major dock residence and have a presence here. We'll also make sure we have a fort presence here. We'll probably upgrade some of these other buildings to hold more citizens. We dotted some small lean-tos in other houses to make this more of like an urban area. We're pretty much defining all of the space in this area. There's not much of it that's going to be not used, but we need it to be centrally located around here, because this is actually a bigger strip of land. I feel like we could actually grid some tower stuff here. Like we just start making these decker houses here. We got these modular residents. Just make a row of modular residents, like 1, 2, 3, 4, with just a handful of these things peppered in, and you'll have yourself a gigantic functioning city. I want to get that sort of industrial, scale city over here with industrial scale production and agriculture on this side. All this river is just going to be a powerhouse, and then right here into this choke, where the church is focused, it'll pour in through here, and then you'll have the resources from the ocean, the resources for the land. This will be a very robust area. Now, it's taken us a little while to get through the midsection here, but we're kind of working this area up. I'd like to see more production over there, but it has two totally different feels. Like you can see like the residential town with the townhomes. You can definitely tell the industrial quarter. Now this sort of side has like a different sort of feel to it as well. It's more of like the little farmer section, with all these trees on the mountainside, which I love that they're growing. Kind of cool. I didn't expect this to actually be the way that it worked. I don't know what I have on that lets me do this, if it's Colonial Charters or not, but it's so cool. Maybe you could just do this naturally, but I don't remember being able to slap plantations on top of hills. That's where we're at right now. We also diversified the pig pen, which is going to take a little minute for it to get back up to speed, but they're producing fast. We're still running out of tools and coats. Don't let this fool you. Um, we are always having more people. We have 71 kids, 65 adults. Absolutely insane that we only have 7 students. It's actually kind of like a shocker. I do want to make sure I have a school and a church set up here. Oh, this is Urban Modular School. Nah, man, I'm looking for the simple dock school. There we go. There's the chapel, the market. What's this? Oh, yeah, you know what? We built that already. What's this trading post? Oh, this might be interesting as well. We probably only need one of these because it's probably just going to bring in traders. But it'd be kind of cool to see the frequency of traders. If they could bring in more traders, that'd be kind of cool. I would be interested in seeing that. For right now, the small school. So here's where the water shrine is, right? So what if we just pop the school down like right here? Right? So you can get there. There's a walkway there, right next to the market. We'll build homes here. We'll probably build homes here. This will be a central sort of location. And then we'll make a couple more central locations for the dock areas. This is only phase 1 of the docks, the sort of learning stage here. But this will be the full fort. I mean, I already have it completely laid out, top to bottom. There's small walkways and other, brick paths that I need to make, and some small things that may pop up, but I'm pretty sure this is as is. The forest area is looking good. Now that we have 2 foresters here doing work, I mean, I would staff them with 8 if I could, but I kind of need somebody also working on stone. It's going to require so much stone. I might as well just like put everyone I have on it, but we're building up resources. We're getting ready to move into like the next phase or production era. I'm interested to see also what these bigger buildings have for us and what they will offer to us. I don't know exactly what the perks are. The only thing I know how to use is the good old town hall here, but who knows? We might be able to bring some happiness into some people's life by bringing in courthouses. Well, we are going to let this run on 10x for a little while, and we are going to make sure that they don't do anything drastic. I think the last time I put it on 10x, they caught yellow fever or influenza again, so I got to keep a close eye out on them. Well, that'll do it for this episode. Thank you for watching. Oh my god, we got 2 more laborers. Have a good one.